Well, when Cindy asked us to participate in praying in advance for the 40 days of prayer, I had no idea what I was getting into. And when she handed us the book at first, I thought, well, I didn't really have a revulsion to, sometimes you sit and you think about, well, I'm busy, I don't want to, I got this. For me, it was, I know how to pray. I can read the scriptures. But obviously I had a lot to learn. It was one or two times into it. I mean, almost immediately we've reaped reward. And really it's learning what God has for us from His Word to pray for. And it's not that we don't pray adequately now, but there's a better way to pray and more that God wants for us, deeper than we can even begin to understand.
It's been life-changing. It's been life-impacting. And it's been such an encouragement in our life, such a blessing. For me, it was a total peace-giving opportunity to learn more about prayer and to learn more how to pray. And so I guess that's been a wonderful change, just the peace that it gives. It passes all understanding.
It's just brought incredible unity we've not had, and we've done lots of things to try and develop that, but this has really impacted us in a really positive way.
We come away refreshed and encouraged.
One of the great things I've noticed about this is that the Lord released in us a confidence in Him that He's going to do what He said. And He's done that. And He continues to do that. I know all of us have different time commitments, different hurts, different pains.
Probably the biggest thing that's been pushed aside would be sleep for me, but it's worth it. Even if your schedule's very busy, when you take time to pray, God blesses you in a way where you have more time for the things you have to do. So even if you'd have to put aside something that seems really important or time-consuming, where you would think you wouldn't have time to pray, if you take time to pray, you'll find you'll get all the things done and more beside than you thought you could.
It doesn't make sense. When you do the math, you think, well, where's the half hour-ish going to come from? But it's like tithing. The math doesn't add up, and God refreshes and replenishes and restores what wasn't yours anyway.
What you were willing to give.
Right. And He honors the giving. For anybody that's sitting on the fence, they need to not sit on the fence. It's not time to just sit and wait for God to do whatever God's going to do, like a little bird waiting to be fed. But it's time to actively seek God. He actively sought us, saved us, and now it's time to quit sitting and waiting. And I know all of us have different time commitments, different hurts, different pains, different things that were in our past that hinder us. But it's time to not let that hold us back anymore. It's time to get off the fence and participate, meet new people, learn to pray together, pray effectively, and where God is, He's going to answer those prayers.
I'm excited because I've been waiting for a long time. I've been praying for revival for the city for years, for 18 years, and that's not long compared to what some people pray. But I see it coming, and I'm excited. So I was excited to come pray. And I'm looking forward to what God's going to do. So I would just encourage everyone to get involved. It's worth getting involved.